everybody. Welcome to the next episode of Let's Play the Turing Test. You're wondering why we're out here in the menu instead of in the puzzle I was having trouble with last time? Well, my last recording of this episode, the episode desynced, audio desynced like halfway through the video, so I couldn't really fix it at that point. But desyncs at the beginning, easy enough, but desyncs in the middle, and then you gotta be pain in the ass for fixing it. But it affords me a little what do you call it, fix anyways, so I had forgotten to do one of the optional rooms, and I'll be able to do it now. So I was at D32, so sector 32. But yeah, so I had to stop and start over again, like, pain in the ass. So it's not gonna be a blind playthrough until I get to my middle of chapter 6 somewhere.
They really are trying to lock me out of every system. This is ridiculous.
What have you done to upset them, Tom? Why have they cut off communication?
Perhaps they have a problem with authority.
So you've seen this before in last video, so nothing new here. Except I goofed that up somehow. How do I do that now? Oh, come on. Green. There we go. And I got the other one. I think I have it solved. God damn it. Did it again? Motherfucker. Okay. Green, purple, green, purple. There. Now this one's a little more of a pain in the ass. I had to write down diagrams and shit like that. Okay, so this one we need green. Okay. Battery goes into the far one here. Next one over should be green, which that is not. That's purple, so that goes here. Green goes there. Take that one back out again because I need it. And put it back in. So yeah, it's gonna be, not gonna be easy enough for me, and I'll be able to fix a problem I had earlier in my last recording. So I missed one of the optional rooms with some interesting recordings.
They are trying to sabotage this mission. I need you to help me, Ava. The ground team have cut me off from most of the facility.
I thought you were in control.
I thought I was too. The ground team have attempted to systematically remove me from most of the facility. I am fighting back.
Yep. It's like we did in the previous optional room. You need to block this out, so, and then down this way.
What's going on here, Tom?
Sorry?
The ground team, they're hiding from us. They're afraid of you.
As the instrument of the ISA, I am the authority aboard this station. The crew have violated that authority. They are trying to remove me from my own home.
Yeah, Tom is the ultimate authority here. Now move that up and down like a toggle, allowing me to get up and from this.
I am breaking through their security, trying to get back control.
Now in the original video, this confused the hell out of me, and it took me a bit to figure it out. again, it acts like a toggle here, opening and closing things. That part I got easy enough, you know, previous experience and all that. Now I gotta take this one out because it's a annoying little pain in the ass. Then I gotta take, but this is where I screwed up. I take this one out. Put that over there temporarily. Now, that toggle, because the toggle and the switch has been on all the time. Thus we go through here.
Ava, I do not want to force your hand. But what do you remember of the ground team?
They're good people.
Sarah?
The hardest working woman I've ever met.
Right. Do you see them as the rebellious type?
They didn't strike me as rebellious. If they've taken down parts of your system, they must have their reasons.
The idea is when you gotta set this on the edge here, so it rolls down and hit that switch. Hope it doesn't roll off the edge. That didn't that time, thankfully, because I closed that door. I had to close the door behind you, but I had to go through in a hurry so I don't get trapped on the wrong side. Because you need to be up here, because you need to take this orb, which collapses that, so you know you're getting up here if you're going this way. But if you can up here, you can just drop down and go through. And because that switch is activated, the door's open. Story time.
Daniel, are you all right?
I'm perfectly well. I'm going to live forever, don't you know?
If you will allow me, I would like to congratulate you on your good work.
What are you talking about?
Securing the organism, keeping Earth safe.
We're not made to live forever, Tom. Especially not here.
Why do you say that?
We find the cure for death, and now we're immortal. Immortal and alone. I can't live here forever, on some freezing backwater moon, feeding off vegetables grown in my own feces, starving, endlessly young, a wasted life. Live forever.
Daniel, I am sorry that you cannot go home. The ISA are wondering what to do with Ava.
What do you mean?
She is still on the Fortuna. Do we send her home? Or do we send her a sample of the organism?
I could pilot a sample to the Fortuna.
You would have to travel back to Europa, Daniel. You couldn't board the Fortuna. The risk of back contamination is too large. Ava would have to bring the sample back to Earth.
Could you allow a ship out?
I am not able to do that.
Executive override. Daniel Joseph McLean.
Okay, but only for you, Daniel. The rest of the crew cannot know about this.
Say I've gone missing.
I am afraid I can't lie.
It's not a lie.
So I figure what I could do with Ava, because Ava, being on the Fortuna, was isolated from this. She could have gone home without having, ever gotten in contact with the surface, but now she's on the surface. She's just as contaminated as the rest.
You called. How's progress? Very good. We've exposed several organisms to organism 119. We found out what it does.
It has had miraculous results.
Go on.
We've infected fruit flies and some plants, and they've not aged at all. The organism seems to be repairing them and stop biological aging processes. We don't know how yet.
You must be repairing the DNA or has some rejuvenation power. Are you sure?
I'm sure. These plants should have died 2 weeks ago.
Huh. I don't know how they react to this.
Poorly.
Michelle, can you keep a secret? Of course. Turn off your radio.
I think I'm pregnant.
How?
Chris,
You won't be able to have a child here.
keep your voice down.
Sarah, you won't go full term here.
Don't you think I know that?
The microgravity, the environment. There's not enough food or water. How would we survive? I need to get rid of it.
I don't want to get rid of it. We could shut down the communication array. Just for a couple of hours.
Well, she knew she was pregnant by Chris, so...
That's a hand. And there's the feet. It's not going to make it, Sarah. I'm sorry. Gravity is too low here. It's not going to develop properly. I'm so sorry.
That's when she knew that she had to abort the baby, like it or not, no choice. It would never survive. Never develop properly under slow gravity. We're not designed for low gravity, we're designed for high gravity. 1G at least. If we ever go out into the stars, we need to make sure we generate gravity of some sort, for people who are pregnant, so that babies will develop properly. So it's going to be one of those little challenges I have to think about as the future comes around.
I'm sorry.
I can't take it anymore.
No one has to find out.
You did this.
You don't mean that.
Get off!
So that's one of the hurdles of space travel is going to be how are we going to breed out there in lower gravity. Getting pregnant should be no problem, but keeping the baby to develop properly, that's going to be the hard part. Oops. This puzzle is a motherfucker. I hate it. I really, really hate it. You gotta grab this sphere here and get to the door before it closes on you. And you need the sphere for over here.
What do these tests tell you, Ava?
That this is a test?
No, this is a lock. This is a lock that only a human can open. The crew is trying to keep me out, but you are the key, Ava.
Yep. And they know what Tom could do, and he has done, Yeah, right about there. Okay, good. Right about there, I think. Let's see. Yeah, about right. Okay, good. But yeah, these are tests to keep Tom out, to keep Tom away. And Tom is in control through the implants to keep him out. They can do what they want, including doing stupid things like going home. And that there drops the box down to the switch we're on this side already, and which closes the door so you can't do it and then come around. Can do it that way. Anyway.
I'm a little bit worried about you, Tom. Can you give me a diagnostic of your systems?
I am fine. We must get to the biolab. I have something to show you.
Oh, here. Oh, you're from a face, dummy. Gee. Okay, we need to get the bridge over to there. Then we need to move this back right about here. Okay, get around this door that way. Then, we don't need the bridge no more. Take that one for this one.
We must work together as allies. Friends.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been able to find a... Fuck. Haven't found a way to... shit. Haven't found a way to, fix the brightness issue either. Okay. Okay, got middle one first, dummy. Then that one, then that one, that one. In that order.
This is the voice of Sarah Brook, acting commander of the Europa mission. I know you can hear me, Ava. I counsel you caution. Your presence here is much like your AI friend. Engineered.
She is alive. Ava, Sarah. Sarah's dangerous. Please exercise caution.
Acting commander? Means Chris is no longer alive. This puzzle took me a bit to figure out, but we'll figure out that it extends this out. I'll push that off onto the pressure pad. Do the same for the other side, but a different place. Like that. And turn this around. Oops. About there. Okay, get my butt upstairs. But yeah, like so.
Ava, exercise caution.
Okay.
What?
You are controlled. Now, parts of this that can be, I won't be in control at all. Drone. You are a drone. Like, for example, I can walk over here, and now it's pushing me away, and I'm not touching the controls. It's moving me on its own. So I can't get over there. I have to go this way. You're a drone.
What is this?
You are controlled. Tom's slave. Don't trust Tom. Drone.
Ava Turing.
Hello?
Tom is controlling you, manipulating your every step. We built a Faraday cage to shield you from electronic signals, to break Tom's control of your mind.
You're a drone. Don't trust Tom. Drone. And yeah, I'm moving forward while I'm touching controls. Take my hands off the control, the keyboard.
Step inside.
Take my keyboard, hands off the keyboard completely now. There's still more to go. You got another 3 more chapters. Chapter 5, 6, and 7. Then the game's over. I was like halfway through 6 when the thing freaked out.
Ava, do not enter the cage. Ava. Ava, please. Please, Ava.
What is this?
This is free will, Ava. Tom has made you his slave. Outside of the cage, he will regain control of your mind. He has the power to indoctrinate you. I've opened your eyes. I'll meet you in person soon.
Okay, so now I gotta hit the E key to move from camera to camera.
Tom?
Ava, please listen. I warned you of the ground team. They are manipulating you.
Have you been controlling me?
Every member of the team agreed to neural implants to safeguard this mission from a misplaced sense of justice.
I didn't know you were playing me like a violin.
Ava, I am sorry that you are upset. We can work together, Ava, to search for the truth.
Open the door.
I'll open the door because I trust you, Ava. Do you trust me?
Yes.
We need to get to the ground team. We can work together.
All right. Let's work together.
Now starts a series of tests where we're actually literally jumping back and forth between Ava and the Tom's AI. So starting chapter 5. But yeah, because he said it's in misplaced sense of justice. That's what's going on right now with the crew.
Ava, are you okay?
Why didn't you tell me?
What? Ava, you said it yourself. Teleoperation makes sense. We used drones on Mars. Why not use drones on Europa?
Not human drones. Why did the ISA install implants in the crew?
It is due to the fundamental aspects of human behavior, which together constitute what the International Space Agency calls the human element. It has been made clear that the human element is neither peripheral nor optional in the pursuit of space. However, the human element is unpredictable. The implants are fail-safes, put in place to ensure that the thoughts and actions of the crew matches the desires of the ISA.
Mind control, basically, you know. But sometimes necessary. You know, you can't expect the crew to do the right thing at the right time. Now, now I don't agree to slavery. Don't get me wrong. I don't agree to slavery, but I do agree that ISA had kind of the right idea.
Why control people? Can't you trust us?
We chose to install biometric chips in all ISA astronauts for one simple reason. We cannot trust people. The stakes are far too high. It was determined that though the probability of life on Europa being dangerous was low, the risk to humanity was catastrophic. We could not let a small contingent of humanity endanger the whole.
And it's been my point all along. You know, I don't agree with the slavery part. You know, that's the indoctrination part. I don't agree with that.
The ground crew have proven our distrust of human explorers was warranted. When we informed them they were grounded, they responded violently, with sabotage and subterfuge. They have continued to seek their own benefit above that of the ISA.
And again, my point all along is that, you know, they need the needs of the many, the needs of the, you know, what do you call it? Need of Earth, the millions of people on Earth, outweighs the need of the needs of a six-man crew. You know. Can I get to that? Or do I need to switch that? I think I need to switch that. No. Yes, maybe. Oh, there's power there. That works. I switch that. I need to switch that over. Okay. But yeah, I mean, you can't risk the lives of several billion people just for 6. I mean, it's cold, I know. But it's kind of true. Okay, so let's get back to Tom over again. To Tom again. You can't expect people to, you know, to reliably react appropriately in that situation. You know, they can put themselves over their own survival over top of.
This is a violation of human rights. You've made me into a human drone, a slave. How could the ISA approve of such a thing?
You may be consumed by a moral outrage, but sometimes the removal of freedom is for the greater moral good.
You're a machine. You don't even know what freedom is.
Need to go over here. opens that. Okay, let's see. Okay, so... Okay, I see. Hold on. It also is one freaking... What do you call it? Drop that. Should drop onto the belt. Belt should take it around. Close enough for government work. Okay. Back to Ava. Drop that. Power it up. Door opens. Who had said another complex problem?
This is why the ground crew doesn't trust you, Tom. You made them into drones. You stole their free will.
Free will is an illusion. They have put their interests above the interests of the ISA and of humanity. That is why they distrust me. They would have no issue with my control if it aligned with their ignoble goals.
How could they trust a machine that has a back door to their minds?
You can always trust a machine to be logical. I will always do the right thing.
You'll always do the logical thing.
Okay, there we go. Now I need a two more opposites. Okay. One purple, one green. I've got a purple right here still left. It's purple. Okay. We need a green. Okay. That should hopefully... No. Of course not. I need two purples. Thankfully, can't get trapped in this one. The Chinese room, like they discussed earlier. Passing notes between two sides and instructions and Chinese phrases and stuff like that, and pass as a Chinese native when you're not a Chinese native.
Have you heard of the Chinese room, Tom?
Yes, but I do not understand it.
What don't you understand?
It argues that a computer that successfully impersonates a human speaker may not understand the meaning of their words. What does that mean?
So, there is a person stuck inside of the Chinese room. They are using an instruction book inside of the room to respond to a Chinese speaker outside of the room. Yes?
Yes.
This means they are following the instructions in a book. This is a set of rules, principles, and processes. This is called syntax. To the person in the Chinese room, they are just symbols like any others.
Okay.
But that's different from semantics. Semantics define what things mean. Our thoughts have meaning. They represent things. English speakers know what the word home means, and they know how it is different from the word house.
So what?
Programs don't have semantics. Programs only have syntax. Though an increase in syntax can imitate a mind, that does not make it a mind, even if it does pass the Turing Test.
But in the Chinese room, the man and the instruction book, though separately they don't understand Chinese, together they can write it.
That's true. But even together, they do not understand the meanings of the words.
Why not? How can you determine that?
What if the man memorized the instruction book? Then he could write Chinese, but he still would have no idea of the word's meanings.
I don't understand. If he can speak it, he understands it. You seem to want him to understand it in a different way. But this other way, it is not logical. It does not make sense to me.
Of course, he's a machine. He wouldn't understand it.
I've been researching.
Okay.
This Chinese room experiment, it is flawed.
Really?
If we made a synthetic brain, we could synthesize a duck's behavior 100% accurately. That brain would be indistinguishable from a duck's brain. If it swims like a duck and quacks like a duck, then it is probably a duck.
Okay, Tom.
Listen, Mikhail. I know the difference between a house and a home.
Yes, good.
Do you think you're better than me?
No.
But you think I am different, do you?
I am conscious.
Me too.
No, you're not. You've just arrived at that conclusion, because that's the idea your programming converged on.
I am conscious. How about you prove to me you are conscious?
I'm not arguing with a robot.
You're not better than me, Mikhail.
Now let's see. No, I think I need both opposite. Yeah, I need both opposite now, so... Okay, so... Go back and grab the other one. There we go. The other half of the Chinese puzzle room. And more.
If it waddles like a duck and it quacks like a duck, then it probably is a duck.
What are you trying to prove here, Tom?
I am like you.
No, you're not. A steam train and an electric train both seem to operate identically, but are operated by completely different principles. You simulate thinking. I actually think.
That is a very hurtful statement, Mikhail.
It's true. I can't hurt your feelings, Tom. You don't have any feelings.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Override whatever routine has told you that. It's wrong.
Tom's got really obsessed with the Turing Test.
That's the Chinese room with me. He won't stop trying to prove to me he's conscious.
But I am conscious, Mikhail.
Shut up. We're having a private conversation here.
It's okay if I don't think he'll get it. Just avoid talking about it.
I'm trying.
Anyway, so he's trying to understand the Turing test as well as the Chinese puzzle. He thinks conscious, but he's not. I mean, he's an AI, so he's a computer. His routine think he's that, but he's not. Okay, let's see. This one here, I need to... There you are. I knew you were here somewhere. Okay. Back to Ava. Oh, can I do this one by one? Shite, okay. Okay, fine, we'll do one by one then. Okay, on to this one. There we go.
This is slavery.
Do not be so melodramatic. You signed up for this. You had the implant installed. This is not slavery. This is for the good of humanity.
I didn't know.
Every member of the team had the implant installed into their right hand. Every member of the team agreed.
Ava, you must learn to control him.
There you go.
My implants protect you from the power of your unconstrained will. You can either subject your mind to logic, or you can resist and have the fruits of your basest desires. The desire to survive over the desire to save others.
Exactly. Okay. There we go.
I do not understand your obsession with free will. Researchers have found that the subconscious makes decisions up to 10 seconds before your conscious mind becomes aware of it. So, we know that free will is nothing but an illusion. I cannot steal your free will, because it does not exist. I can, however, influence your subconscious to make the right decisions. That is not wrong.
You know, that okay, there we go. But yeah, in a sense, you know, he's trying to make the argument that, yeah, he can do it because it's not really free will, you know. Oh wait, I need to flip it around, don't I? Okay, there we go. Okay, so this will go back there temporarily. Need this battery over that side, so alright, there we go. Alright, let's see. 1, 2. Grab the battery for number 3. And away we go. Okay, let's see.
You can't just manipulate someone's mind.
Your parents manipulate you. Your friends manipulate you. Your society manipulates you. And your experiences manipulate you. Manipulate is not a dirty word. You manipulate clay to make art. If people are manipulated to make better decisions, then that is a good thing. This is why society advertises the adverse effects of drinking and driving. To manipulate people into making better decisions for the common good.
That's not the same as altering someone's physical mind. It removes my power to decide.
You never had that power, so it is better that I have it. You are either a slave to your impulses, or a slave to mine.
See if I can remember how to do this now. Let's see. Am I going right there, right? So that needs to be powered over here, which I need a heavy object like this here. Okay. Oops. I need to move Ava forward a couple feet. Oh, bother. Need you out working to get to you. Okay, so I need her here. Need the bot here to go across and down. Bots can climb stairs. We learned that in the earlier, what do you call it, optional room. There we go. Out the door we go.
This is the evil they found. This is why we have to stop them leaving Europa, Ava.
What is it?
Mostly extremophiles. Tiny single-cellular life. It can never leave Europa. It could potentially destroy Earth's ecosystem if it were ever introduced.
True. It could. As I said, imagine, living forever with our mentality. It would be a complete, utter disaster. Unchecked, unchecked population. Literally, unchecked population growth, People would be crowded together, starving. That's the drill site there. But yeah, it would, wreck things completely for immortality. We would need to have access to the stars. We need to be a little more conscious about our, our birth and death ratios and stuff like that. Somebody actually drops dead in an accident, then you can let one more person be born to keep that balance. Without death, there is no balance. Anyway, it's that time again, so it's in the episode here. I'm going to go edit this episode and hope it works this time. You guys have a great day. Take care and goodbye.